Galaxy Apartments, Bandra, Mumbai, an address well known to Hindi movie fans, where Bollywood's eternal bhai Salman Khan was in deep sleep on the night of April 14th, 2024, perhaps after enjoying the Eid feast and revelry over the past few days. But outside at 4:55 am, it was still dark when two men were speeding down the road on bikes with helmets covering their faces. As they approached Galaxy, the riders slowed down as the pillion rider fired 5 rounds of bullets towards Salman's balcony, the same balcony from where the Bollywood star waves to his adoring fans. The bikers then fled into the darkness as fast as they had come within a matter of a few seconds. By sunrise, the news sent shockwaves and rattled the Amchi Mumbaikars on social media. And by evening, a Facebook post by the Canada-based gangster Aruneel Bishnoi confirming the attack went viral.
ये तो सिर्फ ट्रेलर था, पूरी पिक्चर तो अभी बाकी है.
The threat was serious, as Anmol is the cousin brother of the jail gangster Lawrence Bishnoi, the same person behind the killing of Punjabi singer Sidhu Moosewala. His grudge against Salman is for shooting 2 black bucks back in 1998, for which his community, the Bishnois, are still extremely upset. Investigations by the cops found 1 bullet lodged in the balcony railing, while 4 shells were found on the road, showing that the shooters were novices. But they were still smart enough to ride their bikes fast, so the hazy CCTV footage couldn't identify their faces or the license plate number. And obviously at around 5 am, the road was deserted, leaving no witnesses, even as homeless people continued sleeping on nearby pavements. So on the first day, despite the damning video, the police had no concrete evidence in this extremely serious and high-profile case, other than the fact that Salman had gotten multiple death threats from the Bishnoi gang in the last few years. In November 2023, Lawrence himself posted on Facebook,
सलमान खान, इस भ्रम में मत रहना कि दाऊद तुम्हें बचा लेगा, कोई तुम्हें नहीं बचा सकता.
Then his manager received a mail from Canada-based gangster Goldie Brar in March 2023.
I want to talk to you face to face. Otherwise there will be consequences.
In June 2022, when Salman's father Salim Khan was taking a walk at Bandra's bandstand, he found a threat letter placed at his normal spot that left him worried.
Salman will meet the same fate as we gave to singer Sidhu Moosewala last month.
Lawrence once even made a threatening statement to the media back in 2018, shockingly from inside a police van.
We will kill Salman Khan in Jodhpur.
But do subscribe to Bisbo and press the bell icon for notifications, and then we will tell you how the police smartly cracked the case in record time and the real reason behind the Salman Bishnoi rivalry. The roots of the Salman-Lawrence Bishnoi enmity can be traced back to the time when Salman was shooting for the super-hit film Hum Saath Saath Hai in Rajasthan's Kankani village in 1998. He, along with his adventurous co-stars Tabbu, Sonali Bendre, Saif and Neelam, went hunting at night to shoot black bucks with an unlicensed firearm. This act was apparently witnessed by a local Poonam Chand Bishnoi, leaving her shocked and distraught because they deeply believe that black bucks are a reincarnation of their sect guru Bhagwan Jambeshwar, and killing them offends their religious beliefs. So the Bishnoi community filed a bevy of cases against Salman and the others in the Jodhpur and Rajasthan high courts. Salman's cunning defense lawyer tried everything to prove him innocent.
Only the skin of the animal will prove if it had gunshot holes, and the skin was never examined.
He even produced medical reports stating that 1 buck died due to falling in a ditch and the other was eaten by dogs, and that no bullet cartridges were ever found. Another of Salman's lawyers grilled Poonam Chand Bishnoi, the sole witness.
How far away were you when the shot was fired?
As he cross-examined her, 2 women quietly slipped into the courtroom unnoticed. Once they were in place, he suddenly changed his line of questioning. Have you seen these ladies before? The star witness could not recognize the demurely dressed Tabbu or Sonali Bendre, the 2 other accused along with Salman.
है कौन? नहीं देखा.
Then he moved in for the kill.
You say you were 150 meters away when the shot was fired? It was pitch dark except for your motorcycle headlights? And yet you identified these 2 women? Now they are right in front of you and you say you've never seen them before?
Proving a testimony wrong did make the judge acquit all the other accused. However, he was severe on Salman.
People follow you, idolize you. Even then you killed 2 defenseless animals. You are hereby sentenced to 5 years in jail.
While Salman has been convicted twice by the lower courts in 2007 and 18 in the same matter, yet the powerful actor was able to get bail both times in a matter of just a few days. and later acquitted in both cases for lack of evidence, though appeals against the judgments are still pending in the Rajasthan High Court. Having not got justice from the courts, Lawrence wants to commit vigilante justice and has kept threatening Khan with death threats over the last few years. However, this time, by directly attacking the tiger with Y+ security in his own den, they perhaps want to spread fear and establish a foothold in Mumbai. As hidden beneath the facade of Black Buck redemption, the Bishnoi gang's ulterior motive is to bring back the notorious extortion era of the 90s to the financial capital, where the underworld was once ruled by Dawood Ibrahim and Chota Shakil, but are now reduced to the names of Aruneel Bishnoi's dogs. Their alleged extortion call to the NCP General Secretary, Dr. Jitendra Awad, within just a fortnight of the firing, confirms it. Cough up 2 crore or you will meet the same fate as Salman. For the Musewala killing, the Bishnois had also recruited a couple of shooters from Maharashtra. Therefore, investigators suspect that businessmen, film actors and builders in the city are hiding threat calls from the Bishnoi gang in fear. Having neutralized Mumbai's underworld gangs of D Company, Chota Rajan and Ravi Pujari over the past decade and a half, the Mumbai Police and Crime Branch now wanted to nip the Bishnoi gang in the bud with the formation of 10 teams. So that very night, they pieced together CCTV footage from escape routes nearby and all around the city and found that from Salman's home, the miscreants had first fled 1.5 kilometers to Mount Mary Church in Bandra, where they left their bike and walked 2.5 kilometers by foot to Bandra railway station, boarding a Borivali-bound train and alighting 2 stations down at Santa Cruz, from where they took an auto rickshaw from Santa Cruz's Vakola to Dahisar, 22 kilometers away, and then just vanished into thin air. They could as easily have gone by train to Dahisar, but it appears their escape route was pre-planned to mislead the police. But the cops were smarter. The recovered bike's number plate led them to its actual owner, a resident of Panvel in Raigad district, who looked clueless at being questioned. "I don't know anything. I just sold my bike through an agent." That agent was particularly helpful as he gave the police the buyer's mobile numbers and rent agreement. First, the sleuths tried to trace the location through phone numbers, but they remained switched off. But the rent agreement led them to the dingy flat where they were staying, whose house owner thankfully provided the Aadhaar card details of the shooter duo. And that was it. It revealed them as Sagar Pal 21 and Vicky Gupta 24, both residents of Bihar's Champaran district. So the crime branch immediately reached their village and questioned their families, but to no avail.
कहाँ छुपा रखा है सागर और विकी को? साहब क्या बता बे? सागरवा तो हमको बताया पंजाब में है.
Sagar by then had taken a new SIM card with which he thought he could hoodwink the police, but didn't know that one of the police teams was continuously checking if any new numbers were being linked to his Aadhaar card. And bravo, they succeeded in tracing his location to Nakatrana city in Gujarat's Bhuj. However, by the time one more probe team reached that location, the duo were again untraceable. And that new number was switched off once again,
તમે જે નંબર પર ફોન કર્યો હતો તે બંધ છે.
completely irritating the police. So they had no option but to search Bhuj's lower cost hotels, lodges, dharmshalas and markets, showing their photographs throughout the city. Their patience bore fruit when a shop owner identified Sagar's unique long nose and a soul patch beard. हाँ सर, इसको देखा मैंने, मातानुमद मंदिर की तरफ जाते हुए. A team of 3 crime branch and 5 Gujarat police officers went to the temple but stopped 500 meters short so as not to alert them. 3 of them changed into clothes of devotees and went inside. Once they spotted the shooters sleeping at one corner of the temple, they immediately informed their seniors hiding outside. The police team then surprised the culprits and finally nabbed them in a record 2 days. Interrogating the duo revealed the modus operandi of how the Bishnoi gang runs a network of an astonishing 900 shooters across India. While Lawrence and Anmol work from jail and abroad respectively via voice-over internet calls to avoid their location being traced, their social media fan accounts showcase reels of youngsters posing with AK-47s and Lawrence posing as a proud patriot wearing Bhagat Singh t-shirts, attracting impressionable youngsters without a criminal record by promising them a new rich life in Canada. Though it was on the ground that their masked henchmen, who never revealed their faces to shooters, found Sagar working as a laborer in Haryana, who then contacted his friend Vicky Gupta from his village in Bihar to join him in this criminal mission that paid more money than they had ever dreamt of. 4 lakh milega, 1 lakh advance, marega? Anmol's first plan was to attack Salman at his Panvel farmhouse, hence the reason behind renting a room at Panvel. However, Salman did not visit the farmhouse for several weeks, so they got bored lying in wait. Anmol then instructed the duo to conduct a recce of Salman's Bandra residence, which they did thrice, while another gang member accompanied them and shot a video. Finally, on March 15th, 2 more masked henchmen came to Panvel and supplied 2 country-made pistols and 38 rounds of bullets to Sagar and Vicky. Anmol had instructed both to fire at least 10 rounds and smoke cigarettes for 10 minutes to show off in CCTV footage, which the rookie shooters probably got cold feet to do. Police also recovered the pistols along with the bullets from Tapi River, which they had thrown while fleeing towards Bhuj in a train. The 2 arms suppliers were also arrested from their native place Fazilka near Lawrence Bishnoi's hometown Firozpur in Punjab. Though such is the fear of Bishnoi that rather than opening his mouth, one of the suppliers committed suicide in police custody. Finally, after the person who recorded the Galaxy recce was arrested, police reportedly found more videos of residences of influential people in the city which have not been made public for investigative purposes. Mumbai police have now issued a lookout circular against Anmol Bishnoi, but with India-Canada relations being a little cold, nothing is likely to come of it if Anmol stays put in Canada. The spate of arrests continued as police caught 4 more shooters of the Bishnoi gang in Panvel, who revealed that 60 to 70 more boys were placed in Mumbai, Raigad, Navi Mumbai, Thane, Pune and Gujarat to keep an eye on Salman's movements, and that the Bishnoi gang might have been procuring weapons including AK-47s from Pakistan-based handlers. Meanwhile, the native Bishnoi community is not at all the violent sort, as their 29 principles, the Bishnoi Panth, encourages forgiveness. They are in fact well known for their non-violent Chipko agitation to save trees. And one brave soul, Aruneel Bishnoi, has stepped in the line of fire several times to stop poachers and handed them to the police, saving thousands of black bucks and chinkaras. And have built a 3-foot-tall, 800 kg black deer memorial at Kankani village at exactly the same spot where the black bucks died to promote animal conservatism. For the past 25 years, all they have been waiting for is an apology from Salman Khan.
अगर वो हमारे मंदिर में आए और माफी मांगे तो हम उसे माफ कर सकते हैं.
Perhaps it is time that Bhai wakes up and at least acknowledges their hurt, even for moral and ethical reasons, because that's being human. Bisbo's limerick. Salman Khan has tried every trick in the book for the black buck's killing to be let off the hook. But wouldn't it be nice if he would normalize that saying sorry for a hurt is all that it took? You will also find these sources listed in our video description section.